Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Thursday. Hopefully, you are hearing me. I know you can hear the music. I am VS Speaks Royally. This is Twisted Trash Thursday. Some of y'all have some other colorful or vibrant names for the content that takes place on Thursday. So, Marshar is asking, hey, lovely Mrs. VS and sassy Sussex squad. Should I be sweet or salty or both? I say both. Just adds a little more flavor to everything. Okay. Um, let me look at. Church Nelly was saying hello to a content creator in the chat and another content creator. So when I saw nobody cares, Lakivia, I was like, Church Nelly, what did Lakivia say? And I scrolled up. I'm like, oh yeah, the screen name of the other content creator is nobody cares. So, oh my goodness, I was laughing at myself for that because I was like, oh no, not another. Something's going on. Idalene is still driving from work, but I'm so excited. Well, I'm glad you are. I know I had it scheduled for 5 p.m. Eastern time. I forewarned you I was probably going to go a little early. I'm off today, so Why wait? Ooh, look at this. Kivia, thank you for the Cash App. You just dropped on me. To you. Um, yes, I'm gonna play my little music for you if you're listening in the background. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May be returned unto you 1,000 times over. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. So again, thank you, Kivia, for the Cash App. All right. Woosah. This is Twisted Trash Thursday. I will say that Prince Archie was trending. I had to go in and see what was happening, but it's all good stuff. It's memories. Memories. Okay. We had a Barbara Streisand moment. Squad was just reflecting back on, what that king over there in the UK, media had put out, and then, what they're doing nowadays. So anyway, that's all that was. Because I was like, am I going to have to get after somebody? Hey, everybody. Hello, Charlene. How are you? Okay, let me do my disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. There's no telling what might be infringed on Twisted Trash Thursday, but nevertheless, we're going to keep on moving on down. I do have a few pre-trash items that yeah, I'm just gonna share them. Okay, so pre-trash. So this squatty, who I took name off, says I'm wheezing because they moved on from quote take the titles to quote Charles has the authority to order airport security to seize and confiscate Meghan's passport next time she goes to London. End quote. This is Twisted Trash Thursday. Y'all have fun. Marshall, you understand why I said both? Okay. So yeah, I did this because I was like, what? I didn't even bother trying to go down the rabbit hole or find it down the rabbit hole. I just let it be. So there were hints that a certain absent lady in the UK had made her way to the US and was in Texas. And of course, there's been statements, et cetera, that have been made that no, she wasn't. But see, when real royalty, did I just say that? And we're not even in trash time, does make a presence in the US, it is noted. So let me just take my banner down for a moment. So the Dutch king and queen get a red carpet welcome in Georgia, and just very nice, you know. And we know he likes to get down with the get down because he was dancing and carrying on. Anyway, he supports Invictus. Okay, let's keep on moving till I get to trash time. This is all. So thank gosh for the translate of a tweet because I was like, what are they saying? But anyway, it says the king and queen Maxima take a walk in the historic center of Savannah. Along the way, they speak with a historian from the Savannah College of Arts and Design about the challenges and opportunities revitalizing downtown. And so here's their walk pictured. Now, to Sway Sway, Swillio, Fulio, and your absent lady, cosplay this in the US. Okay, bet you can't. All right, let me behave myself. Let me behave. um, all right, let me go and take a perusal at what comments might be there that y'all have dropped. If it's just a little bit of, okay. I some of you really enjoyed Trash Time. Um, yeah, from Tuesday. I'm glad that you did. Love to travel with Wave. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, my manager, Cookies and Cream. I'm listening for now, running an errand. Okay, be safe out there. All right, let me just look. Okay. So I know I saw something that was everybody. A couple of you are driving. Be safe out there. You might need to turn me off and listen once you get somewhere, because once I get into trash time, no telling. Okay. Church Noise said America doesn't treat ghosts. Okay, let me go to the next one. Lorna is saying seize Megan's passport. The U.S. Embassy would just give her another. Okay. Woo. And if necessary, a flight home. So yeah, crazy will say what crazy says, and they are truly crazy. I just chuckled at that. So sass. FYI, the king cannot detain or remove the passport of a U.S. citizen. Ding, ding, ding. I mean, if he wanted to try, he could. That's an international incident. So I don't think, Mr. Ears really wants to do that. Internet VS. Lies, lies, and more lies. Unbelievable. Yes. And I know I did not, I have not probably heard them all this week. um, so I will rely on some of you to probably fill in once we get through the items that I have. Idalina, the US, that's hilarious. Yes. Most of us are sitting there like, just like this picture, take the glasses off. I want to see that. I truly want to see that happen. So, Marsha, I'll unleash the Kraken on Chuck's IOs. He messed with Megan. I'll petition war too. You probably would not be alone. You know how we get down. Okay, you know how squad. Um, that would be the shadiest and most disgusting and craziest thing ever. So, um, yeah, just Looney Toonies. That's all I can say is Looney Toonies. So, yes, Natasha, love Maxima so much. Yes. Um, you know, I don't cover as much as I probably should. I need another channel. That's what I would need to cover the other royals in depth, but especially the African royal families. Mhm. By the time I can learn how to say names, yeah, y'all would be in tears. Let's see. Oh, maybe I could get AI to do it, like the absent lady had do its speech. Anyway, here we go. Church and England says, Faith, having a hard time with these damn stitches. Can't get my freak on or nothing. Okay, Church Nelly. Number one, so glad to see you in the chat. Prior to dropping all your links and comments that you usually do. Um, Maybe you shouldn't listen from this point on because you might, I don't want you busting a stitch from laughing. hmm And you're cutting up and making us laugh. Let's see. How does says the UK needs America. That's why they would dare not try that, nor the BS about those kids. Well, I said let them try. They'll find out real quick and in a hurry. Idalina, he can't see her do that. Well, he can try if he wants to. Yes, Church Nelly. Cover Prince Carl Philip. Ooh, leave that man alone. But yes, I get you. I'm right there with you, Church Nelly. Right there with you. Natasha says yes. Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, and Netherlands. Woo. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. All right. That's all the comments. I'm going to let me just look at this. Tira is saying, Church Nelly, just love your sense. Yes, she's hilarious. Now she has us laughing hard by her comments. And then, I really don't want to cut up too badly in trash time. And then you do, bust a stitch. Okay. Let me come on over. you know, get to the point. If all hearts and minds have already been there from the beginning of this live stream, let's get into our twisted trash time.
It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time.
So, KC3 was trending. I took this screenshot, I believe, yesterday, and I was like, why? But it's a mixture of different things, and, mostly squad going in because of the children aspect and all that stuff. So wanting to see, this stupid headline that I'll share. He wants to see them and be present. Yeah. And so Squad was having their say and he wound up trending. I'm sure not in the manner as which he thought he would. And also because he did a stand-in for the absent lady. He took over her duties. How odd is that? I thought they usually stood in for the king, not the other way around. But whew, a whole lot going on. But anyway, there's a lot of different articles with his name, etc. So yeah, that's what he. So this is him. King Charles makes change concerning Kate Middleton's Irish Guards ahead of trooping the color. So I was like, okay, what change did he make? And then I see another headline: King Charles meets with Kate Middleton's Irish Guards after she apologizes, blah, blah, via that letter that had a typo in it. Again, okay, they're releasing an official letter. First, it's the doctor picture that she allegedly did. Now, her name is and signature is on that letter. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all have that, but he can do all this stuff, but couldn't go to the Invictus Games anniversary, 10th anniversary service and give somewhat recognition to the you know wounded soldiers, service personnel that serve for the country that he now gets to wear crazy medals and has not served one day, but he plays dress up. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. Some additional headlines. This one, and I took this yesterday. I had to laugh because I said I started to do a live stream, and I was like, no, I'll just wait till Thursday and call it a day. So it's a slow day over in the UK. Prince Harry claims William and King Charles looked menacing as they united against him. Um, y'all still churning over Spare. Y'all are still churning over Spare. And these headlines, whew, okay, I'm just gonna go on over here. I have to say I laughed out loud when I saw the headline about this. King Charles' first official portrait as king vandalized. Now, there's two reasons I laughed. So if you heard me pause as I was reading it, you said King Charles, then you said first official portrait. All you had to do was say was vandalized. Okay, maybe it's just me. Is it just me? Because then you had to say official first official portrait as king. Okay. King Charles's first official portrait was vandalized, but you know, mm, take those talking points from the UK. Maybe the absent lady wrote this. All right, I'm gonna move on. I don't have any. I don't know what was done to it. Tis life and so many calamities. I don't really. Okay. I wanted to. I have mentioned this before. The diabolical and um, menacing, hateful mindset of the absent lady. And as you will see on the left side is Princess Anne with a toddler, Harry the toddler. Same outfit, darn near 30 some odd years later. Um, Cuckoo Birds, absent lady, excuse me, puts her youngest child in an outfit. Now, mind you, this was the first Trooping the Color, and I want to say that Megan was postpartum. So she had already had Archie. So nice way to make sure that he couldn't use this outfit. But mind you, they left long before he was old enough to be on that balcony. Hallelujah. But yeah, just the lunacy. And then don't, I guess your clothing allowance didn't make for you having like new clothes for your child. You had to find and put on the same outfit that Harry wore. Wouldn't you think his own? Anyway, sick mind. That's all I'm going to say. Absent lady. Now, I read into the next few headlines a little bit different than probably what they were meant to be. So let me take my banner down for a second. Kate Middleton's longtime stylist, Natasha Archer, is rewarded with a new role. The hell, she ain't styling the absent lady anymore. I mean, where the is she going that she needs to be styled? Nowhere. Okay. Now that's how I read that. I could be wrong. Don't even ask about the article because whatever. And then Celeb Bitchy tweeted out, and you'll see the date. That was yesterday. Royalists. It would be odd for Princess Kate to return now before her summer vacation. The comments under this tweet were hilarious. And they all were around the theme of how is someone taking a vacation who hasn't even worked so far this year? But I digress. And then there were a couple that were even funnier talking about um, that she'll need the vacation, but then she'll be so exhausted that you won't see her the rest of the year. They don't do any justice to the absence lady. I'm just, mm, I, whew. Now hold on to yourself, and I hope your bladders are empty. Those of you driving, you're gonna have to watch this versus, like get somewhere safe, rewatch the live stream, and you'll see it. After the palace denied Kate Middleton was receiving treatment outside the UK. Well, this ain't Texas. And it's a rubber room. And she's in her blue dress, her famous blue dress, that blue dress she wore when she was engaged. Ooh. Sometimes the squad, I'm just. Anyway, I get high, 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 I get high. That's what the feels that this picture gives me. I'm on the balcony at the Conure Nation. Now, some had some comments. Yes, I was reading comments. And yeah, some of y'all with the Kingston and yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that because there is an article. I don't think I took a screenshot that was talking about the $80 million or 80 million pounds, um, the jewelry of the queen that disappeared, and the last one seen with it was, the absent lady. Maybe that's some ties too. Her parents are in financial binds, but nevertheless, I'm going to move on. Okay, sway, sway. Prince William jokes about his Harry Potter scar. Never seen a scar, haven't looked at him that close. I mean, I thought anyway. The child in the background, the look on her face, golden. Golden. That to me was the only reason to share the screenshot because yeah, that little girl, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Now he sure is doing a whole lot of traveling. Prince William will travel to Germany to watch England play Denmark. So he'll go around the globe for football, but can't attend a service or services within the UK that he wouldn't even need his helicopter to get there. So just bizarre. But Mr. Eco, Mr. Earth shot is shooting up the earth with his travels. So, Swillio, sway, sway. Hopefully this weekend, I think it is, trooping. hmm Y'all let me know how it turns out. Hopefully nobody, never mind, I'm not going to say because that's bad. Bad, bad. Okay. This next article you'll see the screenshot of is how you truly know that times are hard over there. So I happened to see this on my phone and well, no, it was on my computer. As I was scrolling, I was like, what did I just read? And so I had to scroll back up. Kensington Palace, a who's who guide to its royal residence. Um, as you see, the faces on the left side, they haven't lived. First of all, they haven't lived at Kensington Palace. They've been gone from the UK for 4 years. They haven't been at Kensington Palace for at least 2 years prior to that, right? Because they went to Frogmore Cottage. Okay, something like that. Anyway, y'all had to like throw their names into it in order to. I just looked at it and was like, "What?" I said, "Yes." Must take picture of screenshot. But you notice there's a couple that is missing, especially the heir who took over that apartment that they lived in from another family member. I think they had to vacate that apartment so that he could have the largest apartment. So who's dwelling in that apartment? Yeah, that's a good question for the taxpayers because okay, anyway. So dun, 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 um I just wanted to kind of give a little information other royal families that do fall outside of the trash time, but I just wanted to give the information. Let me take the banner. Princess Madeline and her family are moving back to Sweden. So they have lived abroad for a while. And in Florida, the last several years, they've lived in Florida. And so now they're deciding to go because I think he was in investment banking or something, but they're now going back to Sweden to live. Hopefully, that isn't a sign that something's going on with her dad, who was the king, and all of that. But Sweden did something similar to Denmark that the HRHs were removed, I think, from the Swedish um, non-air line. So basically, the brother and Madeline, their lines were they don't have the HRHs, but they do still have prince, princess titles. And then in Denmark, they they were snatched everything. They snatched, I think, the HRH and the princess and prince titles. I believe I could be wrong, have it backwards, but y'all are correcting me. So anyway, I just wanted to say that she is returning, and it's just interesting when I looked at how they put this. So, just saying how she are now moving after several years as foreigners. Several years as foreigners, they've decided to return and reside in Stockholm. Now, I don't know what's up with the media overseas, but y'all have some problems. I'm just gonna say y'all have some problems. Okay. But anyway, she's going back. Rah rah shishkamba. All should be well in that country now. Um, I saw I saw this tent and immediately thought of Harry and Meghan. Go figure. But I figured since, you know, Sway like says he likes to rough it and, you know, the absent lady, well, she's absent. But this is something that all the crazies and the haters start since y'all are dressing like Megan, start, go out into the middle of the bush and sleep in this. Because y'all made it seem like they were sleeping in some extravagant, I don't know, like a cabin or something. Have fun. You can get it on Temu. It's on sale. All right. But anyway, the lady in black has made a list of all the craziness, things that I know I haven't seen because I haven't truly looked as hard. Sometimes it's best to leave all of the true madness alone. I just see comments and I keep moving. But as always, the middle finger energy is always up and stuck for that family over there in the UK that lives behind all them damn palaces and golden gates and have security up the wazoo. Hmm, I'm just going to move on now. Before I jump back into comments and chat it up with you all, I saw this. I want to say C-Mac shared it, but I might be wrong. But no, it wasn't. I know who it was. It was another squatty, though. If it can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. So Charles Schultz, who, the Peanuts, royal family, and your mouthpieces, the UK media, if it can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. So that's why your antics and headlines and smears haven't worked because it's not based on truth. Oh, but karma and the lady in black. And you brought it on yourselves, idiots. Okay, so let me come on up here. There's almost 200 comments. Hello to everybody out there. Please remember to hit the thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. If you're able to share me out, please do. But definitely spread the word. Tell everybody that you know about VS Speaks Royally. Okay, there's my promo. Let me Marshall. Woo! Sway likes roughing only with a black man. After forking, he loves spooning. Oh gosh. Woo. All right, let me woo. Let me scroll up and find where I need to. Oh, Blue Draws, you've been a member for 4 months. To you. Oh, that's lovely. Whew. Let me keep on scrolling. Um, this is so true, Annie VS. They're still looking in the trash can to dig up yet because they don't know what Harry and Meghan are doing. That's true. They really are. And we just laugh at them. Connie Bomber! How are you? All right. Let me come up a little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. Let me see what time we're working on. Oh, half hour. Okay. Um, whew, you know what? Not doing it. I saw something about Russia and no, no, no. Let me see. Ooh, my gosh. Okay, let me come on up. I saw another worship comment. All right, so Church Nelly said this, and I remember that comment before I started trash time. All right, I'm just gonna come on down. Of course, start here. Ooh, my gosh. All right. Marshall is saying the UK knows what's up. It only takes one US warship. You know what? Marshall. They what? And I'm sure if you've ever seen The Hunt for Red October, I'm sure that technology that was discussed in that movie, we probably have that improved 100 times over. Yeah, so something could be off the shore and you wouldn't know it. They keep finding them over here, but Does it say we're not over there? All right, let me shut up. Enough of that. Let me move on down in the comments. So, see, here we go, Lorna. Right now, Russia is playing chicken with the U.S. with military exercises in Cuba waters with their latest nuclear sub. Yeah. Hunt for Red October. Okay. That's all I'm going to say to them. If they haven't seen it, they need to. All right, scrolling on down, scrolling on down. Gwen St. Charles is a senseless idiot. Gwen, tell us how you really feel. Woo! My goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Um, Still going through. Yes, be sure to check Sussex.com for the latest news. I haven't seen any recent updates, as well as um, Archewell.org. Their sites are, Harry and Meghan, and that's where you get the latest of the latest of the latest information. And I'm actually going to go out there just to be sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, they still have the Nigeria trip there. Driving those crazy folks crazier. So, um, which gotta love it for them. Seems to be quite a few big name pastors stepping away from their pulpits. Sure. Just making a mental note that has nothing to do with what we're discussing. Okay, let me. But it is Twisted Trash Thursday, and some of them seem to be a little twisted on what they're supposed to be doing. All right, let me go on down here. Let me see. Sylvia said, I'm back to working full time after my leave, so I'm missing you all. Oh, we miss you too. But it's good to hear that you're back full time. Okay. Marcia says, Lord, I can't wait until Karma takes care of Chuck. He's using the Sussex kids to redirect attention from his crow disrespect to First Lady Brigitte of not holding her hand. Fool needs to see his wife as trash. Oh, he does, but he likes to dig in trash. You already know. If the man wanted to be a sanitary product, okay. I mean, freaky, okay, but to each his or her own on the freak scope line meter. There you go. Idalina, she's disgusting. That was Harry's outfit. Yes. But she also wore to Archie's christening. I believe the earrings Diana wore to Harry's christening, the absent lady wore. Maybe the ancestor says since you want to cosplay and put on outfits that someone who has transitioned will help you along. Okay, just be mindful of that, folks. Okay, keep playing with stuff. Lorna says, but there is another portrait where King Chucky is standing in a hall. Isn't that the first? How many firsts does this moron have? Why is what is he, the 75-year-old virgin? Probably. Woo. Who thinks he's who thinks he's hit pay dirt and found the bucket of gold at the end of the rainbow with his consort. Okay. Er. Mina said, "Why in the hell would have Harry's baby clothes and not Harry? Never understand that whole ordeal. I don't either. Regardless that she had children prior, it still is one. Though William may have worn it, but I don't know if that's the case. Still, if you didn't put your first two, and I'll say it that way, two into that Ella outfit, then you should not have put your last one in there. Don't even try to even hint. Ugh. She was. Oh, let me hush up. No, I'm gonna say she probably was into some freaky stuff. Hence why she's absent. Okay. Whew, Annie, VS, she's taking a vacation from quote not working. Yep, that's it. I mean, the Royals go on what, a 2 month or is it a month long holiday? I thought it was July to September, but maybe I'm wrong. Y'all correct me. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Church Nelly. Several drops of pee. Stop. Stop. Lorna. That stylist is going out with Chris Jackson, the idiot that was taking pictures at the Germany Invictus Games before Bisan came along. Kate loves to attract people with bad taste. Well, hmm. It's just ironic that they put a headline out that the stylist has got something new going on. Um, I don't know if you should want to be known as her stylist because you were pushing those coat dresses on her. She should have stuck with some of them. Maybe if she, okay. Is that the last thing you've seen her in, ma'am? I just need to ask. I ask too many questions too sometimes. All right, let me stop. Uh-oh, Marshall. Kitty Puss dressed Louis in Harry's clothes because she wanted him as a second husband. Jesus. I mean, okay. Marshall has come right on out and said it. The chick has always been delusional. Not all men want to sleep on the same stained mattress. Gee. Oh, Lord. Okay. So true. Now, how those aristo circles get down to the get down is, but yeah. hmm And I read something. Now, I'm probably paraphrasing, but I did read when it was talking about, now I wasn't sure if they were talking about QE2 or possibly the absent one, because the con, none of the men would want, but just saying how she, you know, was used to, and they were reference sheaths, so they never put a name on it. And I'm like, well, which one are you talking about? Because if you're saying something about Queenie, God bless her dead, but you should leave her out of stuff. We already know that there's pictures of the absent one with, you know, Epi, as well as, some interesting ones with Randy Andy. Okay. Mhm. Karen, that child's face is fun. Yes. S- We we people of color speak with our faces many times. It behooves some folks to learn what each of those faces may mean, and sometimes we only have one. Poker face, generally, if our face goes blank and you are like, well, what's going on? Yeah, just walk away. Just walk away. Okay, that's a lesson from the yes. All right. Let me come on down. Hey, Angie, how are you? Let's see, look, Kivia is saying the royals have fallen and now they are jokes. True. Yeah, they don't need that life alert. Help! I'm falling and I can't get up. Whew, okay. Thank you, Marsha. I love us. Black people always tell the truth from facial expressions only. That child was hilarious. I'm just thankful I saw it because, I take a little screenshot and I'm like, okay, focusing on his big giganco head, the alien head. But then I happened to look at the child and I was like, that that was just, yeah, the cherry on top. Amazing how children um, seem to always look that way around them. Him and the absent lady. Ugh, very interesting. Tear Kitty has no originality. That's why she dressed Louis in replica of Harry. Our forward-thinking Meghan would never. Well, it may have been cute to see Archie in that type of outfit, although at that age we were not getting full-on pictures, and y'all know what I'm talking about. They're still very protective of their image being out there, and that's how it should be. Anyone that keeps questioning the children and Excuse me, and do they exist, et cetera, et cetera. Go watch Netflix. Okay. The docuseries, Harry and Meghan, please. And then shut up. Okay. C says, but it's a problem when M introduces her strawberry jams. Yet Swaleo can travel and enjoy soccer matches in Germany. That right there. Thank you. Ding, ding, ding. There you go. I'm going to star this because that probably would be one of the comments I leave up at the end. Yes. Have a fit over, American Riviera Orchard. Oh my gosh, how dare she release that? And how dare she launch this and that? Meanwhile, the brother has his dog food. The family is, here, there, and everywhere doing whatever they want. I think, the booger sugar loving uncle, um, had a book come out or something. So yeah, everyone but Megan, and they want to, and and Sway wants to come out and be the first to make that statement after the Oprah interview. We are not a racist family. Something to that. Yeah. The fact that you had to come out and say that means that you are. Everybody knows your history. Let me see. Wendy is saying, Mr. Baldy trying to be a global statesman on D Day, now on a train chasing seaweed. Oh, Lord have mercy. Still be propped up by the rotors. Yeah. You understand all the headlines, it's puff pieces. And not the kind of puffing that will make you happy. Mhm. Just puff pieces. Okay. Not pegging either. Hey, Compton Callie, how are you? For those of you listening at work, y'all are good. And I apologize if you bust out laughing. And then people are looking at you like, what's wrong with you? Idalina says, estimator, New York, and he was an investor in New York. Are you talking about Madeline's husband? I'm not sure what that comment. I'm guessing that was it. Maybe not. Hello, Rositas. Yes, Denmark's previous queen removed prince and princess titles from all grandchildren who are not the children of the heir. Okay, thank you. I thought so. Which caused a big to-do, allegedly, per the media. But I mean, it is what it is. Um, yeah, it is what it is. I was thinking, I mean, and I think most of us thought that's what, Chuck was going to do, but he rather let headlines go out. He evicted his youngest son and family from the home that was secure, and now, offers them a place that's not secure. Does that even make sense? No. Okay. Well, it does make sense, but look, Kiwi, the tents are on sale. Yes, they are. They can go out and cosplay. I mean, Sway's got about 5,000 homes. He can put a tent on each of the properties and go out there and pretend like he's in Africa, because I'm sure he couldn't really justify that trip, could he? Ugh. Not at the moment, anyway, because I think his Earthshot ish is getting ready to. I think the next event is going to be in South Africa. I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, Sylvia says I'll catch up on replay. Bye for now. Think of me. It's 108 degrees. Oof. Phew. Hopefully you have good AC. Let me see. Or Marshall says Sway likes. Oh, I read this one. Okay, so I was reading up on the comments when I first came into the chat. So, woo. When he say slow news day, Rhoda. Latest Harry desperate to return to UK. What weed are they are these people smoking? It must be really good. Must be real good. Truly. When the true definition, if wacky weed were people, it's the Rhoda and the royal family in the UK. That the term wacky weed because they are whack. Coos. Jules, hello to you. Hello. VS Speaks. I'm a new sub, about a weekish. I've watched replays because of my hectic life. Well, I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Glad you dropped down and left a comment. Okay, Coco. Princess Madeline is also a duchess, and also her children's HRHs were removed. They retain their prince and princesses. Yes, the princesses are also the duchesses, and prince is also a duke in his own right. Ooh, there you go. So that's different. That's different. But I like that. Yeah, that was the one thing that they were trying to stress in the article, which it seems the change made in Sweden, and even how he announced, the king announced it, was just well received, and kind of everybody just went on with life. Denmark seemed to have a lot more stirring up behind it, but um, one never knows what could have been behind the scenes, because then now you look, now that she's gone, is the king now in Denmark going to make change it back? I'm just saying. Let's see. Annie, I believe Harry and Meghan are on vacation somewhere over the rainbow. Listen. Woo, and having a joyous, joyous, joyous time. Receiptus. Wendy, it's not weed, it's crack they are smoking. Guess Uncle Gary's doing a lot of visits. Okay. Wendy says Baldy looks so, quote, happy lately. What's up, Willie? Going solo, looking so relaxed. Where's your wifey? Yes. Although, this makes the what were the headlines? It makes the monarchy look stronger. Very weird, because I thought she was the, what was the term they used to say? The secret weapon to saving the monarchy. Yeah. Mhm. She's secret and she weaponed, but absent now. Lakivia, I'm also backed, okay, to working full time, so it's important to hear you. Oh, to you, to hear your podcast. That's very sweet. Okay. Um, dearest Megan, dearest Princess Megan, your podcast. Okay. Some of us are patiently waiting. Okay. Let me go on back to this, to the comments. Annie B. Kate thought she was making a statement when she dressed that boy in Harry's clothes. Not. It was just very odd. Although showing up in white, I'll say that, to a wedding. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that. That part, Faith Missington is a mean girl. Yeah. So all of that came back to her. If she really thought she was good to go and golden, and she was more dumb than we actually ever thought. Um, yes, Rositas. Yes, Rositas. Missington's nickname was the mattress back in school. Yes, it was. That speaks volumes. Okay, let me move on. Hey, Hazel, how are you? Gwen, that's why Clueless Kate is missing Andrew. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, y'all been going in. Let me look at some of these comments. My gosh. Let me see. Um, cannot wanted her son to wear Harry's clothes before Archie had a chance. Yeah. And then Megan said, I'm getting the hell out of here. And you can keep all that. They still need to package carefully and ship Megan's gown, veil, her attire that she wore on the wedding day, and Harry's uniform, etc., that was worn and on display in KP back to them. Deliver it to the U.S. Embassy if you do not have their mailing address. Okay. It'll get there. But y'all need to stop making money off of them. Adelina, the Yahtzee girl. That was cute. hmm Wendy, Charles needs to fix the mess he created with his son Harry and his family before an olive branch from Harry and Meghan. Child, they didn't have to worry about that. Who does not have to worry about that? Hazel is saying Kitty is just tacky. Harry's clothes and the color Diana wore to bring him home should have been left for Meghan. Well, the the way to show that that you're not welcome here, and look, now they'll always be saying your child wore the hand me downs, which is like no, the heir's child did in a sense. Oh, those were the days when we actually saw her alive. Okay. Tier, in the aristocratic world, it's normal to sleep around with each other and father their kids. Yes. They get down. S- Yeah, the origins of swinging. Maybe that's where it all got started. That's a good research for somebody. Not me, but somebody. Oh, Moshar. Okay. Yacht girls. I read that a good yacht girl can make $40,000 a day. Well, damn. Kitty was a favorite and known for her legs. Who knows how many geezers tipped her? Down low or not, Willie is the nasty one. Will. Mm. Ooh, she gets down too with the get down. Just maybe not with him. Let me because it's Twisted Trash Thursday. I'm just going. Lorna, see, the only thing Willie Leaks is probably going to enjoy in Germany is the sausage. Yeah, well, I mean, where was that? Portugal? He went for pulled pork? Okay, I think it was Portugal. Whew. Wendy says Doolittle has no original thought in that empty space, copying Harry's childhood clothing, the shade of the Stepford copy and paste wife. Mm. Maybe she should have watched that movie. Woo. Okay, and then ran for her life. Whew. Nafisa says, and two of the children are biracial. Mm. Rachel, how are you? Will does look so happy without missing Lady Lord. Woo. I mean, the fact that it may be a whole year before they finally, you know, come out with the truth and, you know, I guess have the official mourning and yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Mhm, mhm. Hazel says the media caused what happened in Sweden. They literally hounded Madeline out of Sweden. Ah. So the tabloids, I guess, for all the countries where especially where there's royal families, tabloids are discussing that too. Now I know from documentary I saw, she was a wild child. She had a good time in life. Um, she is, I believe, the youngest. I've read that, and so yeah, Mhm. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna leave that. And what's different is her oldest sister, of course, didn't lose her place in line to her brother. So it's not like she was the spare. So why go after her? But yeah, I'm happy that seems to be very happily married and children and all that stuff. So life turned around for them. Rosita's Wendy, she changed herself to conform to whatever that family and the firm wanted her to be. She lost herself becoming their broodmare puppet, Princess Barbie. Well, she wasn't even close to being Barbie. Barbie wouldn't be caught in no coat dress. Okay. TT Carter, how are you? Y'all are making me act out. Miss Viv, mwah, how are you? Good to see you. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Okay, let me. When I see long comments, how it presents on StreamYard side, I pause. I'm just gonna read. It's Twisted Trash Thursday, folks. Get over yourselves. All right. Wendy says, for man who claims to be quote environmentally friendly end quote, 6 homes and counting, private jet, to D-Day. Don't get me started with that damn helicopter. William, you give us whiplash. And if you get too close, you might catch something else. All right, let me. Mhm. Gwen says that fool Kate wanted what Megan was getting. Well, then she shouldn't have chased the other one for 10 years and matted her way all the way through till she got that ring. I mean, his. Oof. Okay, let me just. That's a that extra discussion on that. Yeah, that has to be had off of, off of YouTube on another channel per se. Um, Gwen says, pretty sure Harry did his eye roll. Yeah, can you imagine? He had to have been like, what? All right. So Jules says, see the ring on Megan's finger in the pic? That was Diana's ring. Mhm. It was one that her husband gifted unto his wife, all the jewelry that he got. Mhm. And like Diana, Megan has made it truly a statement ring. Hmm. Diana got it, and it was a statement. But even the juju for what she wore it for, it was good juju. My new life after the crazies and living in the palace and having a husband that cheated on me. Whew, my goodness. Okay, Wendy says troop in the colors. So who exactly is showing up to this lackluster event? Mm. Since KC3 did the pre-inspection, I would expect him to be there. Although I thought he wasn't going to be. Who cares? Who knows? I'm sure Randy Andy will love, love, love to lead them. But given stature or where he stands in the line of succession, sway sway. Hopefully he does not sway himself out the night before. And then he can't get out there and stay on the horse. Okay, let me. Whew. Cookies and cream. Miss Pretzel Stick McMumbles is pure garbage. She's getting her coming ups for being a dumb, petty, racist, vindictive, scheming bitch. Whew. Oh, tell us how you really feel, Cookies and Woo! Says Jules. Yes, she debuted wearing Diana's ring on the way to their wedding reception. Yes. People, oh my goodness, she's wearing. We all knew that each of Diana's sons received jewelry from her collection. From what I believe, they were able to choose the pieces that they wanted. Now, allegedly, Diana's engagement ring was gifted to Harry, but I don't believe that's true. I just think that William went in there and snatched that thing. He would, him spending some of his money on an engagement ring, sure, please. And that's probably why people knew that would happen. And that's why all them other ones said no. TT Carter, they're going to keep on, and somebody going to start putting Andrew and LEU pictures together. Okay, so Wendy said she lived life in the U.S. freedom before the ball and chain back at the palace duty calls. Well, now wait a minute. See, y'all ain't taking no prisoners. Gwen is like clueless Kate got everything she deserves. Yeah, she just didn't see it coming. She had no forethought, no pre-planning. Now, this accident that I keep seeing every so often recently about her mums, very telling. I'll just say that. Very telling. Lorna says Natasha, there's Oktoberfest, Polish kielbasa, but Willie Leake's favorite is probably Germany with side of roughage like sauerkraut. True. Hello, Lavender. Hello, Ingrid. Let me see. Fergie and the York sisters and the Tyndalls. Oh, okay. There must have been a discussion. I'm not sure what else is happening. Okay. Marshar. It is well known after QE2 died, so will the monarchy. It seems Chuck is trying to wreck it before he leaves. That speaks volumes, doesn't it? Like, I have to do something, anything, everything. Well, why not just let the news of absent lady come on out? He was sick and in the hospital having treatments. How would he know? Okay, just saying. Willie is a fool and Harry is gone. What elegance it once had is forever gone. A good thing, yeah. Although I must say that when I found out the relationship between QE2 and her husband, I was like, ew. Nevertheless, that's how they got down back in them days. Okay. Um, Lavender said Harry said the engagement ring was never his. Yeah, but you know how the media likes to do. And I would think, if it was his, hallelujah, it wasn't. That juju, yeah. That woman was so dumb. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Receipts as Harry said he never had Diana's ring. There you go. Uh-oh. Let me read this. This is a long one. Coco says Princess Madeline's former Swedish fiance broke their engagement and married Princess Madeline's best friend. Ooh, oh. That and the tabloids was a good reason for Princess Madeline to move out of Sweden. Wow. Although, I mean, what? Sure. Woo. Again, she's gone on to have a good life. I saw her on another talk show, her and her husband. And I can't remember. It was like a music because I think Adele was on there and a chef. Y'all may have seen it yourselves, but it was really good because you saw how they are. Interviews are really telling because you do get to see the person. I don't care if even if they're actors or whatever. You see, well, third eye. You see persons. Antoinette vs. Kate was not Harry's type. He didn't want a lazy woman. Harry wanted a whole woman that could be his helpmate, and that's what Harry got, a real woman who was everything on his list. Yes. I mean, the fact that she was taken by his brother basically said he didn't want her. Okay. Well, they want to make it seem like um, I don't know. It's like William ripped it from the palm of Harry. Well, I mean, that doesn't make Sway, incandescent with rage any better in the public eye. So, Wendy says monarchy ratings in the toilet on Charles' watch. Slim down, Charlie. How is that working for you? Exactly. They truly wanted to, I guess. This is my hypothesis: is to catch Harry and Meghan off guard. So, if they would have done a better job if you weren't smearing the fuck out of her. But because you were, this is why they got the fuck out of your country. So if you had been playing it good and tell the media to back off and do all that, and you really wanted to zing them, you could have done it, but it would have been a lot different. Like just catching them completely off guard. Like I'm slimming down with an announcement. I'm slimming down the monarchy to the working royals, which are in the heirs line, and that would have been it. And they're out and here they go, no parachute to catch them. But oh, the resourcefulness, the character of Megan more so, um, Harry along the way and adjacent to Megan. There were those that were there to catch them before they hit the ground, because I think, Chuck, that was their purpose. They wanted them to hit the ground, literally. Marshall, the Republic needs to take lessons from Americans, especially Black American women, on how to effectively protest. A monarchy could never become a thing in the U.S. They may try, but hell no. Well, I mean, you have one talking about a dictatorship, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to discuss it. I will skip comments about that person. Okay. Sharon is saying, why do the derangers always come out? Diana cheated first when we all know KC3 was cheating on her from the start. Because it's easier to deflect and make Diana look bad when that wasn't the case. And then again, if the Aristos got down like that, in you know, why are you making a big deal? Okay. Oh, Lord of mercy. TT Carter, you have me cracking up. Harry said that statement from Diana's robber, aka butler, per se, was a lie. The jewelry wasn't theirs to give. Yeah. Let me see. Ooh, Wendy says, "Not my king is growing. Unroyals are ducking and hiding. Too late." Yeah. May the eggs fly. KC3 loves his poached eggs. May the eggs fly. Janine, they say that William would be the last king. I'm gonna. There's a whole lot I could go where I could go with that. We would be here probably another hour. I'm already over an hour. Wendy says, Gwen, Harry dodged a bullet not getting that cursed ring. Well, I don't think he would have wanted to give his beloved that ring. While it was his mother's, we see that even in the engagement ring he designed for Meghan, the sides the side stones to her center stone were taken from other pieces. So yeah, keep that, keep Cheryl. The right person. The ring chose the right person. You know how in Harry Potter they always say the wand chooses the wizard? Yeah, well, then that's okay. hmm That ring chose the one that wore it last. Alrighty, let me come back over here. Oh, what did Jules say? Plus, Willie likes seeing Kate half naked at a college fashion show. That's allegedly what caught the eye, but that's the story that got out there, and we know that the Rhoda likes to make up these fanciful stories. So, till we saw the documentary, none of us would have known about Snapchat, and that's how Harry saw Meghan. Woo! Lavender says Sway Sway probably couldn't be bothered to get Kate a ring, so he decided to recycle Diana's. That's what I believe. It was just easier for him just to give it. She was so thrilled, and I don't know if it was really an expectation. I just was kind of like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's Eugenie that has one similar, but it's more because of um, her gingerness. I'll just say it like that. That the center stone is a different color, and I can't think of what it is. Oh, take care. Bye, Ingrid. To you. I'm probably well behind seeing this message. Let's see. Tear. You all remember how they were trying to push. Let me start over. You caught me off guard with that one. Tear says, you all remember how they were trying to push Butch Body Pippa onto Harry? Yes. You would have thought they were going to be the next couple walking down the aisle. Like, yeah. hmm Let's not get on to that one because y'all in the. Whew. Marshall. Megan captured Harry's eye because he saw a grown ass woman. Notice he became a grown ass man when he got with her. Hashtag Black Wife Effect. Okay. She already now see from the documentary, which I have been watching lately, but still, when he was late, and she was like, "Oh, this is what he's about." Okay. So he cut into his own time getting to know her that first meeting because she was like, "Got plans, gotta go." Of course, as it wound down, it was just like, "Hey, I really do dig him, but I'll call him later." And that's what she did. Invited him. Let's meet up. What did she say? Harry said that it was like very American, very forward American. Woo. Jules is saying Charles wants good publicity. Well, Charles lost that good publicity the day that the prime minister made an announcement that he was divorcing Diana. Okay, that's my feelings. Whew. All right. Connie says, absolutely, Marshall. Harry won the jackpot. Yes. Carol, the balcony will be a small one on Saturday. A small balcony or a small size of people? I have a feeling it's going to be the same old bland faces. So now, is Sway Sway going to go? That's one thing I would love to know. I'm not going to watch it for that reason, but I will expect that by the time. Let me think. By the time that Sussex Saturday starts, hopefully trooping has occurred, and y'all can give me the the latest if he was there or he swayed out at the last minute. Okay. Natasha, they blew their chance to reign for another 100 years. They'll be lucky if William serves for his life. Bye, Blue Draws. Take care. Mm-mm. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Jules. Eugenie Stone is a ruby. Thank you. I was like, nah, excuse me. I didn't want to say for sure, but I was thinking that, but I'm like, no, it might be something. Antoinette, Antoinette. VS. If Harry had that ring, then Chucky would have repoed it too. Oh, I had to get a good chuckle in. If y'all heard me, hey. Antoinette. It's time for me to go because y'all. Woo-wee. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I can't. Annie, it just makes me nauseous. If you go back to the wedding, Goldilocks was looking at Megan with loving eyes. In my opinion, that's what I saw. Does he even know what love is? Hmm. Like his father said on his day of engagement. Diana should have ran then, Lord. But then we wouldn't have Harry. All right, let me see. Marshall says, I'm waiting to see who will be on the balcony so I can drag their asses. Yeah, that's that's hopefully with the time difference and stuff, you know, I'll be able to find some pictures and see because I want to know if Sway Sway is going to be there or not, or is he going to cancel at the last moment? Lorna, watch the balcony get filled with Carmela's family. Now, if they said working royals, then that it should be a damn near empty. This is what the balcony should look like. Y'all know the picture I always share. Because if KC3's not there, I mean, the con's going to be there. They better make sure she's not swaying so much as she comes over that. But never mind. Make sure she stands back some, stands back. Let me see. Watch the balcony get filled with Carmela's family, the Duke of Gloucester, Duke of Edinburgh, etc. All the marshmallows, no substance. Well, tell us how you really feel. That part, Connie. Sonia, that's okay as long as our Duchess is safe in Montecito. Exactly. Hello, Reba. How are you? But yeah, that's probably what most are going to be checking just to see. Marsha, I'm sure I'll have pictures by then. So Marshall says, "Remember when at church Willie was both of y'all? Okay, y'all need to cut it out. But yeah, was looking at Megan while licking it. Sorry, Harry had a death stare on Willie that Ginger was about to light his ass up. Well, remember she was just a few minutes. Now she has no control on what time the car pulls up and people get out and they get inside and all of that because due to the line of procession it was everything in reverse. Of course, the queen and them are the last ones, and then oop, the bride is coming, and then yeah, y'all. Andy, the balcony will have a lot of tampons. On this being a comment that I'm gonna end the live stream. I, I don't even have to ask if you all have had a good time with Twisted Trash Thursday because ooh, y'all are cray cray. Wendy, I hope it is going to be a lot of loud boos going on and egg tossing. So I really shouldn't want that, but hey, that will be funny to see. All right, let me get my last comment up here because I can see it's not going to be good if I continue on. Let me. Here we go. Woo, everyone but Megan. It fits the whole thing. No one's outraged that Sway's gonna go to Germany and watch a football game, but he couldn't even go to his own godfather's service that was in the UK. He canceled at the last minute, and someone else passed away. And um, what else happened? Oh, he didn't go to the Invictus game service, but he'll travel for football, men's football. Okay. Let me just say thank you to all of you who have joined, those of you out in the clouds, space station, etc. Hope you had a good time and you will check out the next live stream on Saturday. Please take care of yourselves. In the meantime, to the channel members, thank you for the continued support. Those of you who have subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm still working towards the 10K. That's my next goal for the channel. And I'm working on some special guests for a members only live stream. Or a couple of live streams. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Anyway, talk with you all soon. See you all around the YouTube halls. Please take care. Church Noli truly was a blessing to see you in the chat. Love you all. Take care. See you all. I'm not even in the right spot yet, so I have to keep talking until I get there. Okay, there we go. Bye.